everyone, it's me your Shibil sir. Today I am going to give a topic. We know that there exists many applications of mathematics in our daily life. Today I am going to explain just one of the applications of mathematics in our daily life. For example, let me consider a shaped circle. I am going to observe in the surroundings in which all places circle exists. So shall we move? It's raining outside, so I cannot go out. But still, let me try. And you can see this cycle. It's my Heron cycle, and see the wheel of the cycle. It is in the shape of a circle, isn't it? Not only cycle wheel, see bike wheel and car wheel. It is already in the shape of circle. And see here, see this table, that is in the shape of a circle, isn't it? See, I came to kitchen now. See, this is also in the shape of circle, isn't it? So what I am trying to say is, in our nature, most of the things are in the shape of a circle. And there exists a common property for the circle. I am going to explain that now. So in order to explain the property of a circle, see, this is in the shape of a circle, and also this is also in the shape of a circle, and these are the two things that in kitchen we many times we used to use these type of things, isn't it? And I'm going to explain a common property for both circles. So in order to explain that, first of all, you have to measure the circumference and the diameter. How you can measure the circumference? So you can ask me a question. How we can measure the diameter and circumference of a circle? See, just take a tape and you can measure the circumference in this way. See, this is the circle, and place the tape through the boundary of the circle. So this is the way to measure the circumference. See, in this way I am going to measure the circumference, and after that you can take the tape and you will get the circumference and measure the circumference in centimeter, okay, and note it somewhere, okay, in a paper. And then after that I am going to measure its diameter. What do you mean by the diameter of a circle? Diameter is the maximum length of a circle. Maximum length of a circle means diameter is the, if I draw a line through the center of the circle, that is known as diameter. So a diameter can be defined as it is a line through the center of a circle such that that line should join the two end points of the circle. That means this is what is diameter. See, this is what is diameter of a circle. So in this way you can measure the diameter of a circle. Okay. So I have measured its circumference, and its circumference is found to be 68.5 centimeter. And as I explained how you can measure the circumference is the length of the boundary of a circle. So you can place the your see, I'm using this kind of a thing, and this type I have used. So you can use any type of I think preferably it is good to measure, isn't it? So and you can place the tape around the boundary of the circle, and in that way you will get the circumference, and it is found to be 68.5 centimeter. And diameter, how we can measure the diameter of a line passes through the center of a circle from one point of a circle to the another end point. That means this is what is diameter, through the center. If you draw a line from here to here through the center of the circle, and this is what is diameter. And measure its length also, and it is found to be 21.8 centimeter. And here also circumference is found to be 70.1 centimeter, and diameter is found to be 22.3 centimeter. Okay. And what I am going to do is I am going to calculate what is circumference by diameter. You just operate circumference by diameter. You just do this mathematical operation and see the result. Okay, so I'm going to use the calculator. Why? Because I have to get a sharp result, that's why. So 68.5 divided by 21.8, and you can see the result. It is found to be 3.1422 something. So 3.1422 Okay, and here I am going to do the same operation, circumference by diameter. Here when I divided 70.1 with 22.3, the result is found to be 3.1434 something, isn't it? 3.1434 something, isn't it? And you may, and now it is a time to compare both result. See, in first case, you know that both are circle, and isn't it different circle with a different size. But when you calculate circumference by diameter, in both case we got the same result approximately, isn't it? 3.14 here, and approximately here also it is 3.14. That means we can conclude that in any circle, you can consider any circle in any corner of the world, but you can see the same result satisfying there also, because when you calculate circumference by diameter, we will get a same value, that is 3.14. And that value 3.14 is known as, scientists used to call it as pi, and this is what is pi, and value of pi is 3.14. You may understood how pi came, and most of the students may know this already, but still you can consider it as a recalling. This is the reason how pi came, and that means you can consider any type of circle with any size, but when you calculate its circumference and just calculate its diameter, and if you are ready to divide this circumference with the diameter, you will get the same result in any type of circles. It can be a wheel of a car, it can be a wheel of a bike, it can be wheel of a tractor, but we will get the same result. That means in any circle, circumference by diameter is 3.14. And scientists, as I told you, and scientists used to call it as pi, and this is the reason for pi. And your work is try to find out any real life application of mathematics in this way, and make a short video. In that video, you itself should explain the application of mathematics. You can choose any one application. For example, if you are going to consider rectangle, you can see many applications of rectangle in your daily life, and make it as a video and upload in your group. Thank you.